What's going on, everybody? What is going on? It's your boy Cray Simmons. It's Gaming TV, and I'm back with another video. You know how it is. It's Friday. I try to keep these videos coming weekly. And yes, hopefully, I get a pass. I'm doing a lot of my content now off the PS5, off the shelf factory, because I can do gameplay and I can talk. I got a computer. I need to start figuring out, doing the stuff where I can do Xbox games and then playing and edit it and all that good stuff. But anyway, it is what it is. Hopefully you like the content, you like my channel, and you rock with me. I'm a gamer at the end of the day for Xbox, worse than always. But PlayStation has a spot in my heart. And of course, this topic, we're going to be talking about the PlayStation. So let's get it in. The Activision Blizzard deal has been okayed by Brazil and Saudi Arabia. No wonder Flying Jim Ryan, that's his new name now, I'm guessing, Flying Jim Ryan. He's been doing his thing, man. He's been out there trying to talk to anybody who will listen. Beg, kiss babies, shake hands, you name it. He's doing the political thing. But like I said, man, he's crying about taking Call of Duty away after the 3 years that were offered by Microsoft after the deal was done. He's worried about it. But as anybody who's been gaming over the last 20 years, I say even less than that, 10 years. We see how Sony operates. They're doing it now. They buy content and they lock it down. And people say, oh, it's different. Trust and believe. If they could afford to buy these major studios, major publishers, if they could buy Bethesda and ZeniMax, if they could buy Activision, that's going on now. Or God forbid, not even that, if they could have bought EA. Or whoever, Sony would have not only bought them, but the games would have been locked down, locked away, only to the PlayStation side. Okay, and we know that's how they do, and that is what Microsoft. That's why people complaining and crying, but you do not have to worry about not being able to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Unless you the hardcore people who just refuse to own Xbox. And, that's a new problem. That's just behind the thought. You know what I'm saying? But even so, your cell phone, you can play these games. Everybody got a super PC. My PC. Why buy Xbox when I got my PC? As they say. Well then shut up, you good. You can still play the games and you can use your DualShock 4, the DualSense, whatever you choose. Dual whatever. Okay? It makes sense. But God forbid, Microsoft start actually, backing Xbox. So giving Xbox the proper support. The proper support. Make you go out and do this, buy this, get this, acquire that. As well as nurturing. As the Colin Moriarty says, nurturing, as well as nurture their own in-house studios.
I've got an idea.
It's great. And then the fallout. Oh my God, the fallout on fucking Twitter is chef's kiss. That's all I can say.
Okay.
I am done. Once Microsoft fully owns Call of Duty. Bye, Felicia. That's your boy Jay Barry. Bye, Felicia. But as it was pointed out by countless people on Twitter and YouTube, for him to be done with it, he sure enjoyed that bacon. I think the whole 2 weeks. And keep in mind now, I'm pro Xbox. I didn't even think about it. It is what it is. I don't really play the multiplayer and Call of Duty. I like the campaigns, whether they've been good or bad. I like the run through the campaigns. And I might dibble in the multiplayer. Same thing with Halo. Speaking of that, we'll get right back to the deal going through. But Halo just received online game of the year. Much deserved. Halo, fucking amazing game, Halo Infinite. Fuck anybody complaining about it, crying about it. The game delivered. Great campaign. Fucking great mechanics. The online was top notch the few times I played. Never had no issues in matches, no fucking disconnecting, no dropping, flawless connection. The only thing I would agree with, as far as on the complaining side, the two things that I see, the way the story ended, you know, you wanted to see the endless, and you know they left us hanging like he did in Halo 2. He was like, let's finish the fight, and then it just boom, 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 into the credits. I'm like, oh shit, I thought we would go back and fuck some more shit up. But nevertheless, the ending, you know, could have been a little more satisfying. And I get for the people that love the multiplayer, and I for me who don't really play at a ton, but I can see that yeah, you need more maps, you need more variety, and like some of the people were saying, that were giving good, honest critiques and criticism instead of just bashing. You know, you got the Master Chief Collection, port a couple of those maps over with the new engine, and you know, bring them over to Infinite. But I'm not a developer. That's their job. Maybe it's stuff more in tune and stuff that I'm not familiar with and aware. So I'm not gonna try to act like I can do this. But those are my only two gripes, and that I agree with. But all this other shit, people complaining, shut the fuck up, kindly, respectfully. You just a hater. Halo Infinite, chef's kiss. But getting back to this, Brazil, not only did they approve it, but they also called Sony out on their hypocrisy. Like right now, you got games such as Final Fantasy VII still not on Xbox.
Please advise.
You got games, Street Fighter V, kept away from Xbox a whole generation.
No.
But Capcom
No, I'm
saw
not
how
your
that
enemy.
went. They felt the pain taking it off the Xbox
I'm
platform.
recording this.
They saw how it went. Street Fighter V was hot garbage when it took them about 6 months to a year to get that game right. Don't get me wrong, I do like Street Fighter, but for right now,
Save them.
the best Street Fighter right now is Street Fighter 3 Third Strike and fucking Street Fighter 4 Ultra. Take it or leave it, disagree, agree, I could give two shits. But that's my opinion. That's why it's called an opinion. But okay. So now Brazil is back, and then the haters, then they get up there. You got a JR Union on Twitter, JR Ewing on Twitter. The most corrupt government in the world. No, that's the U.S. government, but we're not gonna get into that. That's one of the most corrupt governments around. Just look at what's going on daily. Watch the news. You'll see whether you're Republican, Democrat, or other. You'll see that this country is definitely has its fair share of corruption. Before you go throwing stones, check your own house. But Brazil, most corrupt government. And again, what governments aren't corrupt to a degree? Just shut up. You shut up. JR urinating, whatever you are. Brazil kept it real. They care about the consumer, their customers, and they say they're not catering to keep somebody's dominance number one or whatever the spot is. Basically, they told places, shut up and fight.
What are you doing?
Everybody say you got the best developer. You're the best console. Fucking fight.
Get out of there, man. Can you
So
move?
getting that back to that,
Yeah.
Brazil approved it. It's great. The meltdown. Then while they was approving it, Saudi Arabia did. I can't wait to see what they're gonna say about Saudi Arabia. Oh, they over there. They're a third world country. They boo-boo. Shut up. People are now seeing Sony for what they are. Sony they bought their way into the industry from the jump. That's just gonna be for real. We all know that. Look at the PS2 just in general. That whole generation was based off games that they didn't make in-house, but only on PlayStation. Because I was an Xbox OG guy.
I feel like I just got
But I had to buy a PS2 because the Xbox OG were not getting games that the PS2 was. And those deals, see, back then you didn't know unless you know,
Come on, kid.
heavily knew somebody in the industry, because the magazines, Electronic Gaming Monthly and Game Pro and all that shit, they won't go deep into it. But it comes out later on, as stuff always do, that Sony basically bought their way to the top. Sony didn't make in-house Insomniac from the ground up. They bought them.
Why? What do
They
want?
didn't make Spider-Man. They bought the license, which I don't understand the workings, but something need to go with that, because I mean, other people need to be able to make Spider-Man like it was back in the day. But Sony bought these studios. Naughty Dog. They didn't make them. They bought them. Okay? That's how it is. If people get house market, they didn't make them that they still made a fucked up broken game they told you not to play until they patched it. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. So now Microsoft is backing their brand, the box, the Xbox, and they're putting their money in. So now they're flexing their wallet like Sony did back in the day. So what's the problem? You got the best developers, Sony. You got the best console.
Got you now.
Make a Call of Duty killer. You might have luck because you damn sure couldn't make a Halo killer. You couldn't do that. But anyway, it's your boy Crazy. It's Gaming TV, man. I love it. I love it. Hit the like button if you love it. And if you don't love it, hit the thumbs down. I don't recommend it, but it is your choice. And like I say, like, subscribe, and share. And game on. Game on.
Show up.
Whoa.
Till next time.
Super cool cloaking tech.
Let's go. Microsoft took the gloves off this time. I challenge you to a duel. Let us compete. And I'm out.